Okay, now let's talk about communication. I'm going to knock out 3 videos right now. Um, First one was emotional recycling. Now we're talking about communication. And you know what? These were also things that I blogged, but I think that women like to read overall and men like to watch. And so if you've already heard this, then go watch Squirrels Water Skiing or something. If you haven't, then guys, this is for you. This doesn't mean that men are the only ones that need to watch a video about communication. I think women do too, but because of the way we are wired, and from just people that I've been working with, I think that men are more logical and they maneuver on that plane, and women are more emotional. So um, there's a little bit of a disconnect, and this video is to help men better communicate with their women, and it's just it's just tips. Okay, this isn't gonna save your marriage, or maybe it will. I don't know, but here it is. Okay, we need to work on our communication muscles, and I say muscles because it takes a lot of practice. We are not born with communication skills. Okay, um, I think that communication is like the number one thing. It's the legs of any relationship, and if you are building a relationship with weak communication muscles, you're building your house on sand. All right. So, what does it mean to communicate? I think the problem that most people have is they don't read subtext. There's a movie where the girl says, "I don't want you to do the dishes. I want you to want to do the dishes." It's not about the dishes. It's about what's underneath. So, the first thing in communicating, I think, is we need to um, get off our soapbox, meaning uh, don't preach. Uh, if someone's asking for your opinion, that's different. But communication is less about speaking and more about listening, and I think that's where people go south. Okay, so in communicating, we need to listen, and there's something called active listening, and active listening is being empathetic and trying to put yourself in that person's position. And sometimes they don't want answers, and I think as men we want to fix it because that's just the way that we are raised, and I think society kind of molds us that way as trying to fix things. It's also because we're very logic driven. That is kind of our way to bring the solution, right? Everything's a problem. How are we going to fix this? What's the solution? And sometimes they just want you to be there, and that is the solution. It's not so much to fix the problem. So if your girlfriend comes home and she has a really bad day, you know, instead of you trying to solve and how to make her day better tomorrow, sometimes she just wants you to um, soak with her in this bad day and let her know that she has someone that you can listen to, or someone that she wants a safe space. Okay, and that's what's important. Now, if she wants more than that, if she wants now opinions and she wants to brainstorm how she could find another job or whatnot, then so be it. Then she asks for it, and then your logic could kick in, and you could be very helpful in that way. But communication, subtext. Okay, so get off the soapbox. Number one. Number two, active listening. Okay, so off the soapbox means don't preach. Active listening means to listen more than speak, but also being empathetic and trying to put yourself in her shoes and being there instead of trying to fix it. Okay. The other thing is reading subtext, and reading subtext means what is she really trying to say. So it's what's underneath the words. It's not so much what's coming out of her mouth. It's her body language. It's her emotional state. It's being intuitive and knowing what's going on. And it's easier to do this when she's talking about something or someone that is not, obviously close, like you. So if she's talking about you and she has a problem about, say, the fact that you're leaving your socks around the house. Okay, it's probably not about the socks. It's probably about something underneath, and you have to go there and address that. Because if you start talking about why it's okay or why why you left the socks in the first place, then it's going to be a very surface argument, and again, nothing's going to get resolved. So you have to actually go right underneath to what she's really trying to say, and maybe what she's really trying to say is that you don't listen well.